Hey, you guys, it's time to answer some of your questions. I hope you're excited. Hey, I'm Julie. I am a little person. I was born with dwarfism, so I'm only 3 feet tall, and I am also blind. And you guys have been asking me some really great questions. I've enjoyed that a lot, and you've given me some really fun ideas for videos I can make in the future. So, thank you so much. I am loving your feedback. So please keep it coming if you have more questions, more ideas. I love it all and would love to have some more. So thank you. Feel free. Okay, so today I have chosen 5 questions to answer out of my virtual mailbag, which really is just the comments. And today we're going to be focusing on my life as a blind girl. And maybe I'll do another video where we can talk all about dwarfism. We'll just see how things work out. Okay, so first I want to tell you that I have done a video all about my vision, and I've described kind of like what I can see, so that way you can kind of understand more of what my vision is actually like. So I'm going to link that in the description if you want to check it out next. But all you need to know right this second is that all I can see is just blurry light. Okay? All right, let's get to the questions. I'm so excited. These are fun. Okay, our first question. One of our friends asks, what's your favorite color? So that's a fun one to answer. I have never seen color, so I don't know what color is. Don't have a clue what my favorite would be if I could see. But I do like to choose a favorite anyway. So in the past, I have chosen my favorite color based on the word and how it sounds and if I enjoy saying it. When I was a kid, for a long time, I said my favorite color was purple. For a while, it was pink. I don't really know why it was pink. I think a lot of people said my favorite color should be pink. So I was like, okay, cool. Um, a lot of people like pink. Yay. I really don't know. Right now, I don't have a favorite color. So actually, you guys could help me out with this. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think my favorite color should be now. Because I'm okay with it changing over time. So maybe I'll pick a new one for this season of my life. So comment below, what should my color be? Try to pick colors that have fun names. So like I'm kind of considering turquoise or aqua or periwinkle or chartreuse. I don't know. Tell me all your favorites. Yeah, I would love to. Maybe I'll pick based on your suggestions. I'll try to pick one and let you know at some point what the winner is. Okay, question number 2. We have another friend who asks, do you know what your family members look like? Whew, that is a good question. So my answer is I do have a general idea of what they look like, but it's really vague. And when I was a kid, I had just a little bit of vision, but I don't think I ever really saw faces too clearly. So, like I said, I have a general idea, I think my mom has darkish hair, but I don't know. So, I think I used to see faces a little bit, but not enough that I really remember. Plus, it's been a long, long time since I even had a bit more vision. So I've kind of forgotten everything that I used to see at this point. Yeah, but honestly, it's okay. I really don't think about what people look like that often. I just love to hang out and be together, and I love my family. I love my friends, so they can look however they want, and it doesn't bother me. A follow-up question is, do you know what you look like? Okay, all I really know is I know I have darkish hair and brown eyes, and after that, I'm all out. That's all I got. Okay, number 3, the third question for today. This question comes from one of my booktube friends. Hey, yeah. So this friend asks, do you like to read Braille books or listen to audiobooks or combination? Great question. I love talking about books. Books are my favorite. I love reading. It's my favorite hobby. So we'll probably talk about this more in the future. But for now, I'm going to try to keep my answer short, like me. Haha, get it? I'm short. Okay, so my first choice is almost always audiobooks. I love audiobooks. They are great. They're fun. It's fun to have someone read to you. I am almost always listening to multiple audiobooks. I'll listen to one during the day, one at bedtime. It's just one of my favorite things. Now, I will say a narrator can make or break a story. So I have my favorite narrators and I have the ones that I don't love quite as much listening to, you know. I'm sure they're great people, but maybe their reading style isn't my favorite. But anyway, audiobooks in general, love them. They're awesome. My second choice is actually ebooks. I use several different ebook apps, and the one I use most often is Kindle, and I will use that on my phone. I have an iPhone, and every Apple device has a screen reader on it called VoiceOver. So I will have my phone read me my ebook, and it is kind of a robot sounding voice, but I've gotten so used to it, it doesn't bother me anymore, and usually the experience is pretty decent. Some books aren't that easy to listen to with my phone reading it, so it just depends, but most of the time I'm good with that. Another way that I will access ebooks is I will have them on my phone and then I read them with my Braille display, which is actually this device right here. Ta-da! This is called a Braille display. It's super cool. It has Bluetooth and it connects to my phone or whatever device I'm using, and anything that's on the screen can be put into Braille on here. I've done a whole other video all about this Braille display. Honestly, I don't know if you've seen it yet because I'm not sure what order I'm going to post everything in. But if I've already done that video, I will link it in the description so you can watch it. And if I post it later, then I'll try to go back and put it in the description later. So be on the lookout for that video. Gosh, I said this answer was going to be short. Apparently, I fibbed. It is long. I don't do short answers very well. Can you tell? Okay, once in a blue moon, you saw me standing. Okay. Anyway, once in a blue moon, I do like to get a physical Braille book to read. I really do enjoy that experience. I love reading Braille like with paper. It's very cool. But I will tell you, at least for me, sometimes it's really hard to find a book I actually want to read in Braille. They have some, but just not a ton. And my other issue is that a lot of Braille books, most of them, are really big. I mean, they're really big. They're not quite bigger than me, but it's how I feel. So it's not always a practical way for me to read. It's kind of hard to reach all the pages and everything. But I do enjoy it once in a while. So, okay, I think that's my whole answer about books. We'll talk more about books later in another video, okay? Okay, let's talk about question number 4. So this question is, somebody asks, I know who this person is. Hello, you know who you are too, I bet. Hi. Okay, moving on. Do you have to memorize the layout of your house? Oh, this is a great question. Yes, I do. I pretty much have to memorize everything in my life. My memory is busy all the time. I know where everything should be in my house. I don't count steps as I'm walking through the house, but I have memorized the routes that I take most often. Okay, should I say routes or routes? What do you think? Routes, routes? I don't know what I normally say. Just now I said routes, so we're going with routes. Okay, I do memorize the most common routes that I take. Like if I'm going from my room to the kitchen or whatever, I know kind of how to get there safely, generally speaking. I know where all the furniture should live in my house so I can navigate around it. I also use clues as I'm walking, such as changes in the flooring. So if I walk from carpet to tile, I know, okay, I'm getting closer to the kitchen or whatever it is. Sometimes when I'm walking, I will put my hand on the wall and kind of use that to help me stay on track, or I'll put my hand on the back of a couch or a piece of furniture and be like, okay, I'm where I need to be. I'm on course. So all that is helpful. I don't like to use my cane in the house to walk because I feel like I'm at home and I should just be comfortable and not have to deal with a cane, because it's a pain to have to always have my cane everywhere. Like you can't carry other stuff because in one hand I always have to have my cane. By the way, I'm going to show you my cane in another video at some point. I promise. I have so many things I want to do. But anyway, so I've done pretty well at navigating my house. However, I will tell you that sometimes I can still misjudge where something is. So there can be weird things that happen. Crazy story. This happened to me pretty recently, maybe a week ago. I was walking along and I was carrying something. That is when I get in trouble, because when I'm carrying a water bottle or whatever, I think I had like a bag of stuff with me and I was trying to go somewhere. And I was just minding my own business, walking along, and bam, I walked straight into a wall in my own house. And I'm thinking, what just happened? Has that wall always been there? Like, where did that come from? I kind of hurt my nose, but thankfully it's feeling better. So I don't think I broke it or anything. But yeah, just to let you know, total transparency here. I've been doing this blind life for forever. I mean, 40 years. And I still have my moments of weirdness. Comment below. Have you ever walked into a wall or a door? It's probably just me. Okay. Our last question, number 5. Now, before I tell you the question, I need to let you know that in my video that I told you I would link, that is about my vision, and I describe what I can see. One of the things that I explain is I constantly have this swirly, twirly, snowy stuff in my eyes, and it's just moving around constantly, and it's a bunch of blah everywhere. Okay. So this friend asks, does that snowy, swirly, twirly stuff cause you to have headaches? That's a unique question too. I don't think anyone's ever asked me that before. So yay, very cool. Cool question. Okay, my answer is I don't think that stuff actually causes me to have headaches, at least not on a regular basis. I'm pretty used to it nowadays. It's been there for as long as I can remember. So it doesn't really bother me, I don't think, at least. But I will tell you that I do get headaches occasionally. And sometimes I can tell you what the cause is, sometimes not. So I do wonder now and then if a headache is caused by my vision. I know when I go out somewhere, sometimes I can feel my eyes trying to look around and see stuff, even though I know I can't see. Like, duh, I'm never going to be able to see anything. But it's kind of like my brain is constantly trying to see stuff, even though I know I can't, but it's a weird thing that happens. Maybe it's kind of like, if someone has to have a limb amputated, I've heard about phantom pain, where they feel like their arm or their leg or whatever it is hurting, even though it's not there anymore. It's the same kind of concept. Like, I feel my eyes going, and I'm like, stop. It's not going to work. I can't see. So sometimes I think that might give me headaches. It's just the eye strain and the strain of trying to look at stuff, or bright light. If I'm out in the sunshine or something like that, I think that can also contribute to pain in the head. So yeah, there you have it, everybody. Those are my answers to some of your burning questions. I hope this has been cool and interesting for you, and that it's answered. If you need more explanation on something, please feel free to ask in the comments. If I didn't go into detail and you want to know something else, feel free to ask. Thank you for chatting with me in the comments. And this has been really fun. I hope you have a great day, and we will talk again soon. God bless. Take care.